Project managers often get tasked with sourcing goods, services, or labor for their projects from outside vendors or contractors. The first step in procurement planning is deciding whether to source outside services at all. You might choose to do this so you can procure expertise you don't already have, manage project risk, or to control costs. If you do decide to go down the procurement route, this usually involves a whole sequence of actions and decisions. You'll need to establish your needs, identify the appropriate type of contract, invite suppliers to submit procurement documents, select a supplier through a process of bidding, negotiation, and awarding of the contract, and eventually close out the contract. Procurement management will help you keep all these moving parts under control. It's a formal process of planning, forming, and administering agreements with other parties. It's also an approach that you can reproduce in different situations with different suppliers. As you've seen, procurement usually involves a contract. This is essentially an agreement between two or more legal entities that creates an obligation to do or not do a particular thing. There are three major types of contract: fixed price, cost reimbursable, or time and materials. Each contract type shares risk differently between the supplier and the buyer. Basically, you'll pay more if you're less willing to tolerate uncertainty. Procurement can get complicated and has legal ramifications, so get advice from experts within your organization so you get it right first time. Once you've selected the appropriate contract type, you then need to invite suppliers to bid for it and consider their submissions. Requests for proposal are the most common type of procurement document, but there are also requests for information and requests for quotation. When you're evaluating different suppliers, you may want to consider cost, reliability, timeliness, quality, availability, or reputation. Then again, other criteria might be more important to you. The exact priorities will depend on your project and your organization. As an end-to-end process, contract management falls into three phases: pre-award, award, and post-award. As you can see, each involves different activities performed by the buyer and the seller. Your organization will probably have its own way of dealing with procurement. Things might be handled centrally using standardized procedures and documents. Or project managers might be empowered to make most of the decisions themselves. Just make sure you understand your role before you make any commitments.